towards me.
He's
Then, suddenly, I heard the cable cutter falling on the
There's
floor.
blood on it.
He made a small whimper and lifted his hand to the light. The tip of his index finger was gone, chopped off clean.
Oh,
Blood
you gotta
was
go.
dripping
Get
from
out
the
of there,
wound,
ma'am.
yet he wasn't
I would not
even
stay.
flinching. He smiled
He's gonna lick
casually,
it. Don't
put his
do it.
finger inside his
I
mouth,
told you.
and started sucking the blood. His
Wine Squad, welcome back to this channel. If you don't know who I am WineLights, and today you guys we're actually going to be reacting to 3 true Starbucks horror stories animated. Now I do like to go to Starbucks, and when I go I get the the pumpkin spice Frappuccino, you guys. Very delicious. I highly recommend you guys try it for yourselves. But I don't think this animated horror story compilation is going to be about that, but it is going to be Starbucks related. Definitely shout out to IMR Scary Tales for actually uploading this animated horror story compilation. I'm going to have a link to this one down below in the description area so you guys can click on and watch it for yourselves. But for now, go ahead and grab your snacks, grab your drinks, and sit back, relax, and believe. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right.
Around 2 a.m., I got up to lock the Starbucks I had worked in for the last 6 months. Switching off all the lights, I grabbed my bag from the counter to leave
until
when
2
I saw a man,
as far as I recall.
a tall, lanky man wearing a cap
close
stood
at like
right inside the restaurant with me.
6
I was shocked because I didn't even hear him walk in. I couldn't see his face, only his dark silhouette. For a second, I almost got a heart attack.
Why are you working there by
instinct
yourself,
hit
lady?
me, and I quickly switched on the light above the counter again.
We're closed, sir.
The man scratched his rough, unshaven beard and
Ew.
smiled, with a voice mixed with annoyance, anger, and a little fear.
Oh,
repeated again.
She looks so mad.
We're closed for the
She
day.
about to pop a vein in her
You
face.
need to leave.
She ain't playing no games.
Mr. Newman reported about
Ooh,
the
he
coffee
looked like a
machine.
zombie.
I remembered. Our manager Newman told me the second coffee machine is giving trouble and someone will be coming to check it.
Now?
But then it also hit me that often in horror stories, serial killers come in disguises as maintenance
What
staff.
a coincidence.
So I dialed Newman.
Hi, it's Tiffany.
Why they got that
I just
that
wanted
top
to
view?
confirm,
That ain't right.
Did you ask Mile to check on the coffee machine?
All right.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
I exhaled, feeling my tired shoulders giving up. Newman did send this guy. Who knows how long he'll take now?
Why he look
With
like
an
that
irritated
though?
face, I showed him the coffee machine behind the
Hands go
counter.
side to side.
He smiled back and took out a screwdriver and a cable cutter.
I was gonna say
Something
that's
in
not a
his
screwdriver.
smile irked me a bit. Even after confirming with the manager about him, I still couldn't help but feel unsafe around him. Maybe it's just an inherent trauma response to being a woman, I thought.
Why? First of all, why is the
working on the
manager
machine,
not
and I
here?
slouched back
Like
on a
knowing
chair,
darn well he's
cursing
gonna send a
Newman in my
man
head.
in
I
to
started
fix the
watching videos
machine,
again, but
and he
every
only
3
has
seconds I
like
could notice Miles
a
glancing
female
back
employee
at me. At
working.
one point,
Oh, it's
I
at
asked
2
him,
a.m.
Do you need something?
Nope, all good. He then said something funny and I chuckled. I thought in my head that Miles was not that bad. I was probably watching too many of these scary stories. But a few minutes later when I asked him,
He'll say something
How
weird.
long will it take?
he stopped what he was doing and slowly turned towards me.
Like
the counter light was just above his head. I could see his face a little too clearly
Oh,
now.
he's not happy because
He
you
looked,
rushing him.
Well, not happy.
Yeah.
His left eye twitched weirdly and he asked, "Why? I thought you were enjoying my company." The way he said it, the amount of conviction in his tone spooked me. It was as if he couldn't believe I wanted to leave. To manage the situation, I chuckled casually again.
No, I'm just really tired.
He got back to what he was doing while muttering, "Women shouldn't work so late at night. It's not safe, you know."
It's not.
The
You need to
unsafe
talk to the
feeling
manager
rushed
about
back
that.
again. I took a snap of Miles without him noticing and sent it to Mr. Newman.
He's gonna be like,
I
that's not
texted,
him. That's not
Can you
him.
please call him and tell him to come tomorrow so I can go home? It's really late.
Watch, the manager gonna be
A few
like,
minutes later,
that's not
Mr.
the
Newman
employee
texted
that I
back.
hired.
As soon as the
worker.
notification popped up, I clicked on it.
Watch.
Cold sweat appeared on my forehead once I saw his reply. Mr. Newman had texted, "That's not Miles.
Yep.
Miles is my niece, Tiffany." I could feel my frozen body weighing heavy on that chair. I wanted to run for the door,
So,
but
bro,
I knew he
does
would
he
reach
even
me first
does he
before I
even know what
reached
he's
the
doing
exit.
though? Honestly.
I can't call 911 because that would directly challenge whoever this man is.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do that.
I have goosebumps.
With trembling hands, I texted Newman back.
Call 911.
I saw him go offline right away and knew he was on it. Now I have to wait here patiently till the cops arrive. I just
Yeah.
hope when they do arrive, they find me alive. Is
That's
that
true.
boyfriend? The fake Miles asked me with his back to me, pretending to fix the coffee machine. I let out a nervous smile, saying,
My fiance. He's just worried why I'm not home.
He's gonna be like, I don't see a ring on your finger.
Pretty caring.
Oh.
Good for you. I smiled even though I was dying inside. The best way to keep him engaged is to entertain his small talk. So I asked a question that was already eating my mind.
So... How long do you know Mr. Newman?
Oh, I don't. I know his niece. We dated for a while.
His
see.
niece.
It's good you two are still friends after breakup.
He suddenly looked back at
He's
me.
like, what?
His eyes were glowing now. Holding the cable cutter, he moved his hands through the wires, face still turning towards me.
not
Then,
even working
suddenly,
on it.
I heard the cable cutter falling on the
There's
floor.
blood on
He
it.
made a small whimper and lifted his hand to the light. The tip of his index finger was gone, chopped off clean.
Oh,
Blood
you
was
gotta go.
dripping
Get
from
out
the
of there,
wound,
ma'am.
yet He wasn't
I would not
even
stay.
flinching. He smiled
gonna lick it.
casually,
Don't
put
do
his
it.
finger inside his
I
mouth,
told you.
and started sucking the blood. His eye wasn't even blinking, like he had no realization of pain. I got up shaking.
You
Leave.
need to go to a hospital.
And you need to
I'm gonna call
leave.
for help.
Taking out the finger from his mouth, he smiled again. His teeth and lips
like,
were
"You
all
wanna
stained
try?"
with blood. I think you already did that. My
Uh-oh.
heart jumped into my throat. He picked up the cable cutter from the floor. I
Where his
stepped back
finger
in
went?
horror,
Where's
thinking
the
he would lunge at me at any
police?
moment. But he slowly went for the exit, opened the door, and looked at me one last time.
But he left his
Tell
finger.
Newman I'll always love Miley. Oh, and he should get a new coffee machine. And then he left.
Wow.
When Mr. Newman came with the cops,
They found his
I was
finger,
unable
right?
to speak for quite some time. They found a severed
I
top
told
of an
you.
index finger near the
Ew.
broken coffee machine. My fiance came to pick me up. We went to the station, and there I said all that happened.
I'm so
Mr. Newman
scared.
disclosed that he helped his niece getting a restraining order against her crazy ex-boyfriend last week.
Yeah.
He stalked her for days even after they broke up.
What?
It isn't hard to guess that Miley, aka Miles' ex, is still stalking her secretly.
No.
I'm just glad he's not my ex.
Facts. Ooh, story
The rain
two.
was pouring outside, hammering
Yep.
against the Starbucks windows like it was trying to shatter everything. The emergency lights were on, casting this creepy dim glow that made the cafe look like something
Where's
out of a
the
horror
kick
movie.
pops?
I was so close
It's like
to being
there's
done
only
with
like
my
the little,
shift, exhausted, just wiping down the
sandwiches.
counters and counting the till.
Nobody's
But then a
there.
guy showed up.
Oh,
He
no.
said his name was
Nope.
Eric. He banged on the glass door like his life depended on
She
it.
needed a
His
duck.
face pale and desperate. Please, I left my wallet inside.
What?
He yelled, his voice muffled through the glass. I hesitated.
His
Something
wallet
about the way
inside.
his eyes darted around made my
It's a little,
skin
he a
crawl.
little sus, you
But
guys.
I couldn't just leave
I
him
don't
out there in the
trust him.
storm. Big mistake. The second I unlocked
Exactly.
the door, I knew I'd messed up. He brushed past me, his
No.
wet coat dripping all over the floor, and immediately started glancing at the security cameras.
Oh.
My gut was screaming at me to run, but I tried to play it cool.
That is
Where did you last
crazy.
I asked, my voice shaky. Over there,
What?
he said,
He don't say go
pointing
get
toward
it.
the seating area, but his eyes weren't on the tables.
Exactly.
They were on the exits. He was blocking the front door, and when I tried to slip out the back, I found it chained from the outside.
Huh?
My heart dropped into my stomach. Looking for this?
What?
Eric held
Is
up
that
my
her phone?
A sick smirk spreading
doing
across
too
his face.
much.
He tossed it onto the counter, and it skidded out of
Bruh.
reach. We're gonna play a little game, Lily. Hide and seek.
Lily? How
get
you know her
30
name?
seconds.
Oh,
I
maybe
didn't
her name
wait for him
tag.
to finish. I bolted, my sneakers
Bruh.
squeaking against the tiles as I dove behind the counter. My heart was pounding
Girl,
so
you better
hard
get
I
you a
was sure he could
weapon.
hear it. Ready or not,
Get you some, I
here
don't know, get you some
come.
equipment or something.
Eric's voice echoed through the empty cafe. His boots scraped against the floor, slow and deliberate. The sound of his switchblade dragging along the counter
He had
made
a
my
blade.
teeth clench.
Girl, you can get you a bigger
Screech.
one in the back
I
in the
flinched, biting
kitchen.
down on my
And
lip
some
to
hot
keep from
boiling
screaming.
water.
Then,
In the front,
silence.
actually, because you know the
I
coffee be
peeked
in the
through a
front.
gap between the boxes. The cafe was empty. Where was he? I had to move.
Girl.
I crept toward the restroom, my legs
No,
shaking
why
with
would you
every
go in
step.
the restroom?
There was a
Now
landline
you're gonna
under
be
the
stuck.
sink. If I could just get to it, I could call for help.
Wait,
My
why?
fingers brushed the door handle.
In the
and I
bathroom.
froze. In the mirror, I saw him. Eric was right behind me, his reflection grinning like a
Bruh,
predator.
I feel like you can go in first.
He whispered.
Oh, he said boo.
I screamed, swinging
Oh,
the
heck
metal
no.
tray I
He
grabbed
coulda
from the counter.
sliced her.
It smashed into his arm with a sickening thud, and the
Okay.
switchblade clattered to the floor.
All right, bust him
I
with
didn't
that
wait to see
pan.
if he'd
Bah,
recover.
bah, bah,
I
bah.
sprinted toward the back storage area,
Or
my
that
lungs
too.
burning. The walk-in freezer was my only hope.
What?
I yanked the door open and slipped inside,
She's
crouching behind a
goofy.
stack of milk crates. The cold
Why did she
bit
go
into my
deeper
skin,
in
but I barely felt it. My
restaurant?
breath
She should have went out
fogged
the
air,
entrance
and
door.
I held it, trying to stay silent. The sound of footsteps sent
No.
shivers down my body. Eric's voice cut through the silence, calm and cruel. You think you're clever, huh? Shivering in there like a little mouse.
Oh,
The door handle rattled violently, and I flinched. My eyes darted to the door, and that's when I saw it.
Blood.
Bloody fingerprints.
Wait, why is
My
blood on
blood
his-
From
Wait,
when I'd hit
yours?
him. Found you, he whispered.
Wait,
The
she
door
said my
flew
blood from
open,
when I
and
hit him.
bolted,
That makes no
swinging the
sense. That's
tray
his
like
blood.
A shield. Eric lunged at me, his blade slicing through
Oh!
my arm. The pain was sharp and hot, but I used it to fuel my escape, slamming the tray into his face as I
She should have
ran.
did that the first
I
time with
stumbled
the
into
first
the customer
tray.
area, blood dripping from my arm. My eyes landed on the coffee pot left on the table, still
Girl.
hot. Eric
What I
charged
said.
at me, and I hurled the scalding liquid into his face. He screamed, clawing at the skin, and I
Cook
didn't
him.
hesitate.
Let him
I
cook.
grabbed a broken chair leg
Yes.
and slammed it into his knee.
Wait, where you
He
get a
crumpled
broken
to the
chair
floor
leg
with
from?
A howl. The
Bruh.
front door. I had to get to the front door.
You should
I
have been got
bashed
to the front
emergency
door.
exit panel with the chair leg, and the glass shattered. The alarm blared, deafening in
Yeah.
the silence. Eric scrambled after me, his face twisted
He
in
mad.
rage, but I
Big
was
mad.
already through the door, screaming for help into the rainy night. The last thing I saw before the darkness swallowed me was Eric's silhouette,
Bruh.
limping back into the shadows of the cafe. I woke up in the hospital, my arm bandaged and my mind racing. The police said
They
they
never
found the
found him,
cafe
right?
empty,
Yep,
with no
told
sign
you.
of Eric.
Where's
but
her
I know
phone?
he's out there, and I know he's not done playing. So, if you're
And
ever
he
working
was
the
on
late
camera,
shift
too.
and someone bangs on the door, begging to be let in, don't. Just don't.
Starbucks
Because you might not be
isn't
as
even
lucky
open that
as
late,
I
though.
was.
All right, story.
The rain
Three.
poured down in sheets, drumming against my windshield as if it had a grudge against my vehicle. My eyelids weighed a ton, and I
Shoot,
realized
I'm about
I
to do
couldn't
that too.
continue driving
Woo.
in this state. Then I spotted it, a Starbucks sign
Oh, yeah, we gotta get that
shimmering like a lighthouse on the
coffee.
highway.
Hey,
I
gotta
drove
stay
into
up.
the parking lot, thankful for the opportunity to
closed,
stop and
though.
get a coffee and shake off
You
the
can't even
fatigue.
see in there.
The cafe was otherwise deserted except for the barista working behind the counter. She was a little plump,
Oh,
with
nah,
her hair
she's the
pulled
crazy
back in
one.
a floppy bun, and her face aglow like a Christmas tree when she spotted me enter.
Welcome to Starbucks.
Oh,
She trilled, her tone far too chipper for that late
why
time
look like
of
she
night.
doesn't really blink?
I asked for a cafe Americano and chatted a little while she was making it. She said her
Okay.
name was Rachel, and I made a few
Rachel.
jokes to kill the time. Honestly, I was trying to be friendly, maybe even a little flirty, because
Ooh.
she looked like she needed to pick me up. Big mistake.
What? He trying to gas
I
her
sat by
up?
the window,
He trying to
sipping
rizz
my
her up,
coffee
you
and
guys.
watching
That
the
ain't
rain.
right.
Rachel brought me a chocolate chip
Yeah,
cookie.
'cause you tried to
saying it
rizz
was
her.
on her.
Uh-huh.
Thanks.
She ain't gonna
I
let you
said,
leave now.
smiling.
Psycho
but then
mode.
she started asking questions, personal ones, like
Mm-hmm.
what kind of qualities I'd want in a girlfriend.
Told
I
you.
laughed it off at first, but it didn't take long to
She think this
realize
is a
she
date
was
now.
hitting on me. I felt bad, like maybe I'd given her the wrong idea. So I casually mentioned my girlfriend and how I was planning to propose to her this weekend.
That makes you look worse,
That's
actually.
when everything went sideways.
Because it makes you look like a
Rachel's
player.
face twisted like I'd
Mm-hmm.
slapped her.
How could you do this to me?
Told
She
you.
hissed. I was stunned. Do what? I was just being nice.
No.
You made me feel like you liked me.
See,
She
yeah, you
shouted,
playing
her voice
games.
shaking.
It was love at first sight.
I stood up, my patience wearing thin. Look, even if I was single, I wouldn't date you.
Oh,
I was just being polite.
just being
Her eyes
rude. It's like a
narrowed,
slap in the
and
face. He
before I
shouldn't
could
have said that
react,
at
she
all.
swung a coffee cup at my head.
it's
Everything
gonna
went
break.
black.
Oh, dang.
I woke up with a pounding headache, my wrists
I ain't know them
tied
coffee
together
cups that
with
strong.
rough twine. The room was dark,
Where
lit
does
only by a
blood
single
splats on
candle
the wall?
flickering on the floor. The smell of coffee beans and damp cardboard filled the air. Rachel was sitting across from me on an upside-down
What's that on
milk
her
crate.
face?
Her makeup was smudged, bright red lipstick bleeding into the corners of her mouth. She smiled sweetly like we were on a
She
date.
like the Joker.
You left me no choice, babe.
She said, leaning in close.
You were going to leave me. Now, we have all night.
My
All
heart
night?
raced as I scanned the room for anything I could use to escape. That's when I saw
Bro, you gonna see a skeleton.
shard of
Oh.
broken glass from a shattered syrup bottle on the floor behind her.
Oh, she must have been munching
Rachel
on that.
started rambling about our future together, stroking my hair like we were some kind of couple. I gritted my teeth, inching my hands toward the glass shard. The twine cut into my skin,
Oh.
but I didn't care. I had to get out of here.
Hey, are you even listening to me?
She snapped, her voice sharp.
She
I
just
didn't
saw what you
think,
just did.
I just acted.
Now you
I
trying to
lunged
chew it?
forward, headbutting her as hard as I
Dang.
could.
He
She
hard-headed.
stumbled back, knocking over the candle.
Uh-oh.
Flames erupted from a pile of napkins.
Gotta go.
And I used the distraction to grab the glass shard and slice through the twine. I bolted out of the storage room, my vision blurry. The cafe was
Oh, he
dimly
said,
lit,
da, da,
the neon
da, 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 da.
Starbucks sign casting an eerie glow over the counter.
Daniel, come back to me! You can't leave me!
Wait, did she
Rachel's
call him
voice
Ben
echoed
earlier?
behind
Or was
me,
it always Daniel?
no longer sweet, but guttural and feral. I sprinted, knocking over tables and chairs to slow her down. She was right behind me, wielding the coffee stirrer knife she'd sharpened into a shiv.
We're meant to be together!
She screamed, lunging at me.
What is going
the blade
on?
slashed my forearm, and I cried out in pain.
Wait, I thought-
raced to the
wait, why
restroom,
his hands were
slamming the door
still
shut, locking it behind me.
tied up, but
Rachel
they were
pounded
untied
on the
when
door,
he
shrieking.
cut it and he was running.
can't
But all
hide
of a sudden,
from
when she
me.
about to hit
I'll
him, he tied it back
find
up again.
I
That made no
splashed
sense.
cold water on my face, trying to stay alert. Blood from my
Ew.
arm mixed with the water, staining the sink red. That's when I saw the
Gonna
small
pass
window,
out.
my only way out. The banging stopped and there was complete silence. I pressed my ear against the door, holding my breath.
Yeah.
Surprise!
Well,
A
she went
voice
through
came
the
from
vent.
behind me. I spun around
Or
to
the
see
window.
Rachel's face in the mirror. She'd crawled
What
through
the-
the air vent. I barely dodged as
She's
she
a
slammed
rat.
the shit at my throat. Grabbing the soap dispenser,
Oh, that's
I
a bougie
slammed
one
it
right
into
there.
her face.
Ooh,
She
dang.
stumbled back,
It's
blood
like solid,
dripping from her
no
mouth.
label.
But she laughed, a manic, unhinged sound.
Where's
I
her
jumped
manager?
onto the counter
Is she even getting
and
paid
smashed
at this
through the
point?
window. Broken glass sliced my leg.
She
but I
probably
kept
she probably
going,
doesn't even
limping
work
to
there.
the
Like that
parking
might
lot.
just be like an
Rachel
abandoned
burst through the cafe door,
Starbucks,
a
for all we
jagged
know.
sharp of glass in her hand. Her face was smeared with blood.
Girl, you
and
don't get paid
smudged
enough for all
makeup,
this. You
making
could
her look like
stop.
something out of a nightmare. Rachel leaped
What
onto the
the
hood, stabbing at the windshield. I floored the gas,
Bro, you
sending
should have
her
been
tumbling
went.
onto the pavement.
Run her over.
As I sped away, I glanced in the rearview mirror.
I would not
Rachel
even.
was slowly sitting
Stop
up, her
looking.
grin wide, staring at me. My chest heaved as I drove into the night.
Now she got your
brain
license plate
pounding against the
number.
car. She was alive, and I knew she'd come for me again.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Alright, Wine Squad, this is going to be the end of my reaction to 3 True Starbucks Horror Stories Animated. Honestly, this was really good. I got goosebumps. I was kind of stressed, but I am kind of confused. I thought that Starbucks closed early in the evening time, like maybe like 6 o'clock. It don't be open till 2 a.m. And if there is one that's open at 2 a.m., you guys let me know where in the comment section down below, because I need coffee 24/7. With that, if you love my personality, enjoy my reaction to this animated short story compilation, make sure you hit the thumbs up on this video, you guys. You gotta like the like button. Also comment down below and let me know, do you guys drink Starbucks? And if so, what's your favorite Starbucks drink? And If you haven't done so yet, subscribe to this channel too. What are you waiting for? Subscribe to WineLights Reacts for more reaction videos coming to a device near you. And one more thing, you guys, sign up today and become an official Wine Squad member. The link to the membership is down below in the description area, so make sure you click on it and become an official Wine Squad member of this channel. With that, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next reaction video.